We are in a situation where we need to adjust and amend our existing budget. I know this is a process and different factors need to be weighed, but it all does come down to priority. This is why I object to the $50 million cut to the Stormwater Local Assistance Fund. We have not been adequately funding the Stormwater Local Assistance Fund for years. Last year, the $20 million budgeted will only fund about half of the eligible submitted projects. I know stormwater local assistance funding doesn't sound like a priority to many of you, so I want to explain what this means. In 2016, Hurricane Matthew flooded and roughly 1,200 homes in the center of Virginia Beach, not the coastline, the center. Hundreds of families were trapped in their homes, unable to even open their doors to get out. Water levels reached roughly 2 feet in most homes, displacing families for months and ruining all their possessions. And these homes were not all in flood zones. Many were not even in a flood zone. We have design and developmental issues, as well as lack of responsibility in places and a 12-year backlog of ditch maintenance. Flooding actually often happens when there is no rain in Virginia Beach. Depending on the southern wind tides, I am really happy to see that we passed Delegate Knight's wind tide study earlier this week, which should help Virginia Beach immensely. The main neighborhoods that flooded during Hurricane Matthew and usually flood were Windsor Woods, Princess Anne Plaza, and the Lakes. After the storm and disaster cleanup began, Virginia Beach recognized that they needed to fix the flooding and implemented a 15-year plan in their budget to improve stormwater infrastructure in these neighborhoods. So 15 years. What if another storm comes next week? What if it comes next month? We can do better than 15 years. But we need to fully fund the Stormwater Local Assistance Fund so localities can prioritize projects needed to keep people safe. So if you vote yes to this amendment, you're voting for potential flooding. I urge the body to reject this amendment.
Delegate from Augusta, Delegate Landis.